Claire Bennett spent most of middle school trying to disappear. She mastered the art of shrinking herself, walking quickly through hallways, eating lunch in the library, avoiding mirrors, avoiding attention, avoiding Robin Sinclair. But Robin always found her anyway. Robin was beautiful in the effortless way cruel girls often are. Perfect hair, perfect teeth, perfect smile sharp enough to cut people open. And for reasons Claire never fully understood, Robin made her life a sport. It began with whispers in 7th grade. Why does Claire dress like somebody's grandmother? Then came the laughter when Claire answered questions in class, the fake invitations to parties, the anonymous notes stuffed into her locker. Nobody likes you. Why are you even here? By freshman year of high school, the bullying became public entertainment. Robin mocked Claire's clothes, her weight, her nervous stutter during presentations. Once, during chemistry lab, Robin accidentally knocked Claire's project onto the floor, while the class laughed as glass shattered everywhere. Claire still remembered standing there trembling while the teacher sighed in annoyance instead of helping her. "Girls will be girls," the vice principal said after Claire finally reported the harassment. Robin cried fake tears in the office and claimed Claire was too sensitive. Nothing changed. It never did. By senior year, Claire moved through school like a ghost. Her grades slipped, her confidence evaporated. Every cruel word Robin spoke became part of Claire's inner voice. Ugly, pathetic, worthless. At graduation, Claire crossed the stage numb and hollow, while Robin stood nearby laughing with friends in designer heels and bright lipstick. Claire believed that was the end of her story. Robin won. People like Robin always won. 3 weeks later, Claire's Aunt Denise called from Seattle. "Come stay with me," she said gently. "You need distance from that town before it buries you." Claire left with 2 suitcases and no real plan. It saved her life. Seattle felt like another planet. Nobody knew her there. Nobody whispered when she walked into a room. Nobody laughed if she spoke. For the first time in years, Claire could breathe without fear sitting on her chest. Aunt Denise was patient but firm. "You've spent years believing other people's opinions are facts," she told her one evening over tea. "That girl trained you to see yourself through her eyes." Claire stared quietly at the table. "You're smarter than everyone who tried to break you." It took time before Claire believed it, but little by little, she did. Claire enrolled in community college first, then engineering school, and something remarkable happened. She excelled, not just well, brilliantly. The same girl who used to panic speaking in class became known for solving complex design problems nobody else could untangle. Professors praised her precision and work ethic. Recruiters competed for her attention before graduation. For the first time in her life, Claire discovered confidence not rooted in appearance or popularity, but competence. By 28, she worked at one of the most prestigious engineering firms in the country. By 32, she led entire project teams. The bullied girl who once hid in library corners now sat in government meetings helping oversee billion-dollar infrastructure projects. Still, scars remained. Sometimes late at night, she still heard Robin's voice in her head. But now Claire knew something important. Survival itself was a form of victory. Then came the interview. The firm had landed a massive federal transportation contract requiring additional senior engineers. Claire's team spent weeks reviewing applicants. Most were forgettable, until she opened one particular file, Robin Sinclair. Claire's stomach tightened instantly. Older now, more polished, but unmistakably Robin. For several seconds, Claire simply stared at the resume, while old memories rushed back with brutal clarity. The locker notes, the laughter, the humiliation, the feeling of being small. She almost removed herself from the interview panel. Almost. Instead, she calmly closed the folder and waited. Robin entered the conference room the following Thursday, wearing an expensive navy suit and practiced confidence. She smiled at the panel. Then her eyes landed on Claire. The color drained from her face. For one tiny, glorious moment, Robin looked exactly the way Claire used to feel. Cornered, exposed, afraid. "Claire?" Robin said weakly. Claire folded her hands neatly on the table. "Miss Sinclair, please, have a seat." The interview began professionally enough. Robin spoke confidently about project management, technical systems, and leadership experience. But Claire barely heard the words, because Robin kept glancing at her nervously. Finally, midway through the interview, Robin gave a strained laugh. "This is so wild," she said. "Small world, huh?" Claire said nothing. Robin shifted awkwardly. "I mean, high school was forever ago." Still nothing. Then Robin leaned forward slightly. "Kids are stupid back then, you know? I'm sure we both remember things differently." Claire felt heat rise inside her chest. Differently? Was that what Robin called years of cruelty? Robin smiled carefully. "I mean, if I ever teased you, I'm sure it wasn't serious." Teased. The word nearly made Claire laugh. In that instant, Claire realized something extraordinary. Robin did remember. Bullies always remembered. They simply rewrote history to protect themselves from guilt. Claire looked around the room at the other interviewers waiting quietly. Then she returned her gaze to Robin. "You made my life miserable for 6 years," Claire said calmly. Robin froze. "You humiliated me almost daily. Teachers ignored it. Administrators ignored it. And for a long time, I believed every horrible thing you said about me." Robin's composure cracked. "I was a teenager." "So was I." Silence flooded the room. Robin looked genuinely uncomfortable now. "I've changed," she whispered. Claire nodded slowly. "Maybe you have." Then she offered a small, polite smile. "But I would never trust you on my team." Robin's face collapsed. Not dramatic, not explosive, just stunned, like someone finally discovering consequences after years of immunity. The rejection email went out the next morning. Official, brief, professional. Robin was not selected for the position. Claire never contacted her again, never insulted her, never humiliated her. She simply closed the door Robin desperately wanted opened. And that, Claire discovered, was far sweeter than revenge fueled by cruelty. Because the greatest victory was not becoming her bully. It was becoming powerful enough that Robin's approval, opinions, and apologies no longer mattered. Years earlier, Robin had stood in school hallways deciding whether Claire felt valuable. Now, Claire sat in skyscraper conference rooms deciding who deserved a place beside her. And for the first time in her life, Claire understood something beautiful. The frightened girl from high school was gone. Robin no longer held power over her. Not anymore. Not ever again. If you enjoyed this short story, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.